Hey everybody, this is Collector Dude. I'm gonna be back. I'm back for part 2 of the Marvel book. This is everything coming out in June, or I mean July. So hopefully we can get through this and this part here, so I can just do it in 2 parts. You guys hopefully enjoy it and see what books are coming out if you don't have one of these books. But here's Wild Cards. Nice cover. The Drawing of Cards, number 2 of 4. It says 30 minutes over Broadway. The story that set the stage for the Wild Cards universe, a tale of the Wild Cards virus being released on Earth, concludes here. Jet Boy, hero of World War II, finds himself back in action over New York City as a madman holds the city hostage with an alien weapon, adapting Howard Waldrop's classic story into the comics medium for the first time. Cool. Now we get Spider-Man 2099. Cool cover there. Bright. A lot of action. Explosions. Okay, now we got Spider-Man 2099 Exodus Omega number 1. The 30th anniversary of 2099 reaches its explosive conclusion. The final battle of the Celestial Garden begins. Spider-Man versus Norman Osborn. The X-Men versus the Cabal. 2 armies, 2 deadly enemies, and the keys of 2099's future up for grabs. It's a brawl for all. A brave new tomorrow for 2099 starts here. It's a one-shot. All right, let's see what's going on with that one. Always liked 2099's covers. They always really do some nice paintings and everything. So just all the stuff that they've done over the past few years when his costume had white in it and everything was really cool. So, okay, now we got Marauders. That's a cool cover. Number 5. Hell can wait, it says. Avalon is falling. The Acolytes are on the hunt. Nemesis has just landed from the Age of Apocalypse. Seems like the perfect time for a heist, right? The Marauders couldn't agree more. It's a mission to the recent past to rescue the last survivor of a forgotten mutant golden age. All right, now we got Exterminators number 1 of 5. So we got a variant down here. Arthur Adams. Cool. So this is 1 of 5. Enter the grindhouse of X. When Jubilee and Boom Boom agree to take Dazzler out for a night on the town to console her after her nasty breakup. Let's see. They have no idea they're about to be kidnapped and put into elaborate death traps for their efforts. Wow. What are 3 girls with the power to blow things up to do? Leia Williams and Carlos Gomez put the X in exploitation in this tale of blood, sweat, and revenge. Wow. Okay. Now we got Knights of X, number 4. Nice cover there. Brave through the darkness. With Arthur and his army on their heels, all but one of the Knights of X have made it to the Mercator, the province void of light. But all isn't what it seems. Will Betsy and her team be able to overcome the darkness and find the siege perilous? Or perilous? Okay. This is Legion of X number 4. Look at Nightcrawler running like crazy, trying to get away from all of them. Okay, this one's a pact with God is a bargain with one's soul. The Skinjacker is once again out on the loose, body jumping at an astounding pace and bringing the inhabitants of Krakoa to their breaking point. As the pressure to hunt down Switch and their Arakai, fugitive god, reaches an all-time high, Nightcrawler and Zen make discoveries about the case and themselves that could change the course of the investigation in unforeseeable ways. All right. Now we got Gambit, number 3 of 5. Cool cover. Is that Will Spertatio? Yeah, look at this. Cool. Remy's Ruse and Warhawk's Return. The problem, Gambit and Roe have become a thorn in the side of Mogul Solars. The solution, the mercenary Warhawk takes the fight to our heroes. The rebuttal, Remy gears up in his new suit Marissa DeCastro dons the classic armor, and Roe joins them for a knockdown, drag-out fight along the Mississippi. Okay, now we got X-Men 92, House of 92, of 4, number 4 of 5. Cool. All right. Reign of 92, it says. Krakoa has cordially invited friend and foe alike to the Inner Circle gala. But could they really be staging a... What's that? No, I read that wrong. But could that really be a staging ground for something more planet-sized? This 90s-tastic take on the X-Men's Krakoan era continues as both the mutants and their foes reach for the stars. Okay. So much going on. I got so many different stories. Like, you got to figure out what you want to spend your money on, what you want to read, and everything, what's going to be fun. Okay, now we got Wolverine patch, number 5 of 5. All right. Laws out, claws out. Wow. S.H.I.E.L.D. makes landfall in Madripoor to put an end to the jungle warfare between Koi, Nemakova, and the Kreznis. Yeah. But will even their Mandroid battlesuits be enough to quell the conflict? I don't know. Nick Fury may lay down the law, but Patch only plays by his own rules. Okay, now we got X-Men Legends number 3. Let's see this. Can the X-Men survive Mojo World? It's a long shot. Ann Nocenti returns to her co-creation with an all-new story set after the original Longshot miniseries. Longshot's adventure on Earth may be over, but before he can continue his mission, he's pulled into Mojo World for a multi-picture deal he simply can't refuse. And when Wolverine and Shadowcat investigate the mysterious psionic disturbance, will they be able to escape the pool of Mojo World before things spiral out of control? Now we got Wolverine number 23. Dangers in the Home. Ouch. Okay. Wolverine and Deadpool have tracked Danger back to the X-Men's old home, the former Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. But the mansion is haunted by old memories and twisted new plots that make this homecoming a horrific new lease on death. Okay, now we got New Mutants number 28. That's a cool cover. Wow. An end of an era, in more ways than one. The time has come for magic to conquer her demons. Will Ayana be able to contend with manifestations of her trauma and save her friends in the process? And if Madeline does gain the throne, can the Goblin Queen contain the fiery madness of Limbo? Or will her own inclinations toward chaos resurface, bringing Krakoa and the rest of the world to their knees? If you're reading that, let me know. See what's. I hope it's good. It sounds interesting. Thunderbolts number 3 of 5. Wow. We got a variant down here. Trading card variant. Okay, Hawkeye and Spectrum square off. Persuasion has her own perfume, and Super Apes conquer Central Park. Now we got the variants, number 2 of 5. Okay, now what's she doing with Daredevil? Okay. Then we got a variant down here. Okay, Jessica Jones is experiencing terrifying blackouts and leaving chaos and pain in her wake. But will the latest effects of her missing time leave her on the wrong side of the law and her own family? Meanwhile, the mysterious variants arrive, and Jessica fears for her own sanity. All right, got Mech Strike, Monster Hunters, 2 of 5. That's cool. Okay, then we got the Armored Avengers and their deadliest enemies have all been monsterized by the mystical eye of the Kraken. As the Avengers contend with their strange new powers, they seek out some unlikely allies, Rocket, Groot, and Ghost Spider. But will even these new additions to the team, be enough to defeat Doctor Doom and his ever-expanding monster army? He looks cool. Or Ghost Rider looks cool. Look at those arms there. That's cool. Gwyn. Okay, now we got Avengers number 58. Nice cover. I always like the colors. Everything's so colorful. Hot and cold. The Avengers' quest through time continues. Japan, the Edo period. They say he walks by night, wielding a blade forged by hellfire. And where he wanders, the penance flows like fountains of blood. He is the fabled Ghost Ronin, the samurai of vengeance. And alongside the Avengers, he will make his final stand against the lightning swords of the devil himself. Ooh. That's a cool cover. I like that. Avengers Forever. Okay. Number 8. The Fist of the Unworthy Thor. Okay. Meet the most broken Thor in the multiverse. One who watched Asgard burn, watched Midgard be defiled, and was helpless to stop it. And he's a Thor who cannot lift his own hammer. In desperation, Thor will turn to another of the Earth's great powers, becoming a pupil of the Thunderer of mystical Kunlun. Okay, the guardian of the immortal Iron Fist. New Fantastic Four. Very cool. And gambling house there, a casino or something. You got a variant down here. Okay, that's number 3 of 5, it says. Okay, chaos erupts in Sin City as ambassadors, or as Amadeus's demonic influence spreads, and the new Fantastic Four are caught up in the thick of it. Wow. With Ghost Rider MIA, it's up to Wolverine, Hulk, and Spider-Man to face off against a demonically possessed Human Torch. Uh-oh. But can they defeat him without killing him? Plus, a house call from Doctor Strange. All right. I love his artwork. It's very cool. Okay, now we got Punisher now. Who's reading Punisher? Is that doing really good? I still haven't read issue 1. Okay, which drives me crazy because I want to read it. I want to see what they did with him, how they changed him. He looks cool, but is it just something? What they do? Did they change him because of political crap, which drives me crazy, or did they change him because it was just right to do it and everything? I don't know. But you still, when you think about it, political stuff or not, you wonder how he keeps getting away with killing people and nobody's gone after him and stopped him yet. So, okay, here's Punisher number 4. Okay, Frank Castle is determined to use his ninja warriors of the hand to end his war once and for all. But the world's newest and deadliest dealers in wildly powerful arms, the Apostles of War, are proving to be the Punisher's toughest foes yet. And that's not to mention the assassins Lady Bullseye and Lord Deathstrike, who've been hired to expose the Punisher as a pretender to the throne of the Beast. Hey, maybe he needs his guns back. I don't know. Okay, Hulk. I love Ryan Otley's artwork. Look at that, how he does creatures. Very cool. The teeth and everything. That's cool. Hulk number 9. New arc. Hulk Planet. Thoroughly shaken by his battle with Thor and Titan's impact on his friends, Bruce Banner decides that his best company is himself, and only himself. As he sets Starship Hulk on a faraway course, he begins to reckon with what it means to be healthy, and encounters an alternative to isolation he never thought to dream of. But this alternative begs the question, who exactly is Monolith? Did he go off again? Or this seems like a repeat of the other one. See, I got to catch up with this. Looks like he went off again. Starship Hulk. Okay, now we got Captain Carter, number 5 of 5. Who's been doing this? I kind of liked the show, and then I kind of didn't like it. I wasn't sure. So, the end of the line. Captain Carter's powerful enemies are closing in, painting her as dangerous and out of touch with reality. But Peggy's mind has never been clearer, and now that she knows what she's up against, she's going to put an end to it, even if it costs her everything. Wow. Avengers of Moon See, that's kind of cool too, because everybody goes through stuff like that. People call you stuff and everything. It's not, you know what? I'm stopping this. I'm tired of people saying stuff like this. We're putting an end to it now. Either you go to court or whatever you're going to do. You just sit down and have a powwow, whatever you want to call it. Okay, here we go. But she looks like she's going to use her fist and her shield. Avengers and Moon Girl #1. Hey, cool. Then we got a variant down here. Okay, now we got, even after a team up with Miles Morales to scout Brooklyn for a missing T-Rex, Moon Girl is still missing Devil Dinosaur, and now she has a wonking DD clone to try and stabilize for fear of explosive repercussions. But the Avengers have found some rogue dinosaur activity and need her to come with them right away to fix it. From Wakanda to the moon. Oh, wow. Okay, now we got Moon Knight here. Cool. Moon Knight. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Boom-dun-dun-dun. Cool. Is that Hildebrandt? No, okay. I thought that was Hildebrandt. That's E.M. Gist or Gist. Very cool. Okay, now we got it's number 13. The scar of Zodiac's attack linger with the faithful of the Midnight Mission, but that doesn't stop Moon Knight from picking up an entirely new fight. A new arc begins as Moon Knight goes to war with the vampires of the structure, but he finds it a battle on two fronts. One on the midnight streets, the other within his own mind. Okay, now is he still dealing with personality disorder, obviously? Well, at least I think so, yeah. All right. Ooh, this is scary stuff. Here's Thor. Venom's in Thor. Number 27. We got a variant cover down here. Wow. See, this is what I was talking about when they draw the hammer. When it spins, they draw it a whole bunch of times. It looks better like that than like the will it looked like when Jane Foster had it. Okay. Danny Cates writes Venom once again, alongside guest artist Salvador LaRocca. In this team-up of kings, Thor, King of Asgard, and Eddie Brock, King in Black, must set aside their personal differences to save the one thing they both love, Earth. Ooh. Now this guy, Venom, number 10. Let's see what's going on with this. The colossal capstone to the second arc of this epic new era of Venom. Torn across space and time through the symbiote hive, Eddie Brock's soul is pushed to its absolute limit. Manipulated and maligned by forces stronger than himself, Eddie has no choice but to watch in horror as his son Dylan and the Venom symbiote are stabbed, in the heart by Bedlam. Oh, man. Wow, you don't want to see your kids get hurt. Okay, now we got Spider-Punk, number 4 or 5. And then we got a cover here. That's cool. Variant. Okay, Wanted, Hobie Brown. Just as the Spider-Man and the Spider-Van had a spider plan, they're getting shut down by the big bad man. Hobie and team aren't going to give up without a fight, though. Witness the rise of one of the greatest bands in all of the Spider-Verse. All right. Now we got Gwen-verse. Spider-Gwen, Gwen-verse number 5 of 5. These all different Gwens? Yes. Face-to-face with finale. Okay. Gwen has one last stop and is at the end of time to face the one who started it all, Finale. But if Gwen defeats Finale, will her time be fixed? Perhaps not, as she remembers it. And what's to happen to the other Gwens? Don't miss the epic final issue that will impact Gwen Stacy's entire timeline. Wow. Now we got Carnage over here, number 5. Let's see. Carnage craves all, it says. Carnage's crusade reaches an unprecedented level of destruction and threatens not just the here and now, but everything that ever was or ever will be. Oh boy. Hydro Man, Spot, the serial killer known as the Artist. What horrifying puzzle is Carnage trying to put together with these pieces? Uh-oh. Who will be its next victim? And will Detective John Shade be able to stop the crimson-clad creature before it's too late. Man, he looks scary. Now we got Venom, Lethal Protector number 505. He's getting stabbed too, man. Taking after Wolverine. Eddie Brock has been pushed to his limit. The love of his life has found happiness with another, and he's fought supervillain after supervillain across New York City as every superpowered criminal in town attempts to take the sinister symbiote's head. Now Venom faces down a gauntlet of foes, including Taskmaster, intent on putting down the wicked web-slinger for good. But Venom has one chance to win, but it will take everything he and the symbiote have just to survive. Wow, we'll see what happens after number 5. Yes, so survive in number 5. Okay, now we got Miles Morales, number 40. They've been doing a lot with him. Okay, Emperor's Salem's Endgame. Okay, Miles's hunt through the Spider-Verse finally leads him to his long-lost uncle Aaron, the Prowler. Hey, but Aaron's a captive of Salem. Miles' evil spider clone. And if Miles wants to rescue his uncle, he'll have to bring down Salem's entire empire to do it. Wow. What does Salem want from Aaron? And is Miles willing to sacrifice everything, including his new allies, to save his family? I wonder if they're going to make it where Salem, he starts off where he's kind of mean like that. He seems like he's mean. He's trying to get something going on, everything like that. But he really just wants to matter. He really just wants to be something. He wants to live. He doesn't like being a clone, and he just wants to survive. So he's bringing him in to maybe try to make his own world. Who knows? If you're reading it, you'll probably find out, obviously you will find out what's going on. I'm sure it'll explain it. What if Miles Morales 505? Now, did they put them all together? Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Hulk, and Thor. Okay. How many Mileses does it take to save the universe? What if the many Miles of the multiverse assemble to overcome a threat against all realities? The Prowler enacts the final phase of his evil plan alongside Loki, Sabretooth, and Classified. Spider-Man's going to need some help on this one. Good thing Captain America, Wolverine, Hulk, and Thor have his back. That looks interesting, though. Okay, Fantastic Four, number 46. Family First, it says. Okay. Not a dream, not a hoax. This is real. Thanks to the knowledge of the Watchers, the lost daughter of Nathaniel Richards has been found. It's time to finally meet the mysterious sister of Reed Richards. Wow. But it is time to welcome her into the family. Is it time to welcome her into the family? It's a day of amazing adventures both in her world and in the world of the Fantastic Four, guest starring Namor, King of Atlantis. All right, now we got Avengers, Savage Avengers number 3. Wow, that's cool. Look at this. Everybody's getting the doggone Wolverine treatment. Venom. Was it Deathlock? Yeah, it looks like. Okay, Journey to the Temple of the Beast. His back is all messed up. You got the man, Arrows, and the Psy. Okay, banding together the deadliest warriors of the Marvel Universe. Conan and the Savage Avengers have never been accustomed to playing defense. Okay. But after being hunted across the Hyborian Age by Deathlock the Destroyer, only one thing's for certain. Our heroes aren't running anymore. Armed with a death-defying plan in the heart of a forbidden temple, can even the Savage Avengers fight against the future? Or will an ancient evil crush their victory before they've even begun? Everything changes in this sword and sorcery showdown between Cyborg and Cimmerian. It looks like Cyborg and She-Devil. We'll see. Elektra. Okay, let me see what this is. Okay, we got Captain Marvel. Wow, she beat up somebody. Number 40, the Hammer or the Nail. Captain Marvel's magical tribunal doubles down as Carol struggles to break free of her prison using only what she came with, namely herself. But if Earth's mightiest hero can't solve this puzzle. She'll be Captain Marvel no more, which was maybe the master plan all along. All right. Now we got Iron Man. Oh, that's cool. The stealth armor. Okay, Iron Man number 22, it says. Okay, Tony Stark has worked hard to pull himself up by his iron bootstraps, and after a few detours, he finally tracks down his old friend and employee, Vic Martinelli, only to find he's arrived too late and Vic's been murdered. Oh man. Before guilt-ridden Tony can get a bead on why, he's attacked by Vic's assailant, the Titanium Man. In the battle, he learns the sinister plot goes deeper. The Titanium Man is working for those even more mysterious, and Vic was killed because he'd gotten possession of the Mandarin's rings. Tony flies overseas to Asia and headlong into a cloak of conspiracy, hell-bent on tracking down the rings of his most fearsome adversary, desperate to stop them from falling into the wrong hands, or onto the wrong fingers. I just made that up. But at what cost? What is Tony Stark willing to sacrifice in order to stop Mandarin's power returning, wielded by the hands of a new and possibly unsuspecting acolyte? Iron Man is about to go hard. He's about to buddy up with criminals, and he's about to go stealth. Now, see, I guess in the comic books they got them on. They're not on the rings anymore. They're not on the fingers. They're around the forearms. But I'm not sure. I know Shang-Chi the movie and everything, and I see the new Shang-Chi comic books. They're on his forearm still. Okay, or now. Black Panther number 8, Long Shadow, concludes. Oh, this is cool. So I've been getting them all mainly because of the Alex Ross covers. Awesome. But wanting the story as well. Okay, there's a variant down there. All those Black Panthers on the, look at that. That's cool how they're hanging on the and standing on the branches and everything. Wow. Okay, let's see. The battle for Wakanda comes to a head. T'Challa has owned the path his secrets paved for the Hatat Zarazi's takeover and ceded command of the resistance to his allies. But doing the right thing doesn't always lead to the outcomes or answers one would prefer. T'Challa's undue mistrust must face consequences, choices that will alter the fate of Wakanda and its leadership forever. It's always that forever thing. Everything alters everything. It's like, wow. You gotta when you make choices, take chances. Wow, you gotta be careful. Okay, Strange number 5, Back from the Dead. Who's back from the dead? That looks like Strange's hand, though. Black fingernails. Dead heroes and villains alike have been reanimated as ghoulish versions of their past selves. Now it's up to Strange and the Harvest Man to make sure these dead supers stay dead. But what happens when the next animated hero is Clea's dead husband, Stephen Strange? Wow. Oh, look, we got Ghost Rider. Oh, The Clash with Wolverine. That's a cool cover. Ghost Rider number 6. There's somebody else there who knows what it means to suffer. There's somebody else. Okay, let me read that right. There's somebody else out there who knows what it means to suffer, to feel sickened by the pain and suffering they've inflicted on the world. And his name is Logan. After the motorcycle rally at Hell's Backbone, Wolverine and Johnny Blaze are brought together. But will they race forward as enemies or allies in the war against the Shadow Country? I don't know. Hopefully they work together. Now we got Predator. Hey, they're bringing Predator to Marvel Comics. Very cool. What I found out on watching YouTube last night, I was watching the guy that does the voice for Optimus Prime. He does the sound effects for Predator. Like the click, 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 click. It's very cool. All the stuff that he does. Not like that, like he's clearing his throat, but he's really good at it. Predator number 1. He said he thought of a crab when he was a kid. And he thought of the crab thing, and he just did it right on the spot with the clacking things. When they showed him, they wouldn't show him what the creature looked like. He said, I got to see it if I want to make the noises. So they finally gave in and let him see him. He goes, oh, after he removed the face shield off, he saw the clacking things. Oh, man, it was cool how he did it. You could probably find the video on YouTube. Just check it out. Hunt, kill, repeat. In the near future, a young girl sees her family slaughtered by the deadliest and most feared hunter in the universe, a predator. Years later, though, her ship is barely holding together and food is running short. Theta won't stop stalking the spaceways until the Utja monster who killed her family is dead. Or she is. Ed Brisson, Iron Fist and Ghost Rider, and Kev Walker, Doctor Strange and Dr. Aphra, forge a violent, heartbreaking, and unforgettable new chapter in the Predator saga, not to be missed. All right, I'm going to stop right there. I thought I would be able to get it done in 2 parts, but I'm going to have to do some more. All right, thank you very much for watching. You guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what you're going to be picking up. You guys have a great day, and Collector Dude, or great night. Collector Dude is out.